the beautiful, the talented, the radiant light in the vegan community, Sarah Sullivan from Sarah's Vegan Kitchen, tagged me to do the random facts about me. Is it a tag? I'm not sure, but video. So I'm gonna tell you some random things about me that you may or may not know. I haven't planned them out, but I have one that's planned, and it'll be probably the third thing I tell you. So the first thing is, a lot of people say, oh my gosh, your channel's growing, you're blowing up, and you just started YouTube. And I've been on YouTube since 2008, so it'll be 10 years next year that I've been on YouTube. This is my 4th channel. Some of you guys have been with me all the way since my first channel that was called Crazy Dits. And yeah, I've been on YouTube forever, since there were video responses, and since you had to apply to be a part of the partner program. The partner program hadn't even launched when I started YouTube, so I've been on YouTube a really long time. I've just finally found my tribe, so I'm really, really thankful for that. I have to take off my dress for this next part. I'm just gonna pull it down. So I have these dimples in my shoulders, right there. I've had them since I was a baby, and when I'm thinner, they're like really, really deep. I'm chubs right now, so they're not as like pronounced as they usually are, but I've had them since I was little. And people always like jab their fingers into my dimples. And do people do that if you have like face dimples? I mean, I have one on this side, I don't have one on this side. But do people do that to face dimples? People always, like, if I'm wearing a tank top, they're just like jabbing into it. Why are you doing that to me? Yeah, they've always been there. I don't know why I have them, and I haven't met many people with those shoulder dimples. And a lot of times people ask me what's wrong with my shoulders. They're like, what's wrong with your shoulders? Why do they have those like dimples in them? The next thing that is random about me is I actually did not get a driver's license until I was 18 years old, which I feel like that is kind of like unheard of. Everyone gets their license when they're like 16 now. My friend Mia actually died on my birthday when I was 15, which is when I was supposed to start driving school. And when she passed away in the car accident, I decided that I didn't want to drive until I was 18, because I felt like driving is an adult decision, and I felt like it being in my hands as a teenager, after I had seen someone, not super close to me, but it was one of my friend's girlfriend, you know, pass away, that like your life can be taken away from you by a car. And when I was practicing driving when I was 15, I actually crashed through a fence. Like, I was driving, there was a car coming, and I didn't know what to do, so I freaked out. And I turned like too wide, and I went through someone's fence and just barely missed their house. And luckily they didn't like call the police or anything. My dad just had to help them rebuild the fence. So I was a late bloomer when it came to driving. A very select few of you guys know this, but Friday Night Lights was filmed in Austin, Texas. That's where I live, and I've been on the show a bunch of times as an extra, as family members, and a couple of you guys sent me screenshots to, I guess it's the final episode at the football game, of me in the crowd. So if you can find it and send it to me, that would be great. But I have watched it a bunch of times, and I never see myself, ever. One of my summer jobs was a lifeguard, a fat one. I was the only fat lifeguard. But I think I saved the most children that summer. If you go to community pools, please watch after your children, please. I used to sing opera. I sang opera all the way from 7th grade through high school, and I don't sing it anymore. I talk to myself all the time. I just talk to myself all the time. And sometimes it's in my head, but most of the time it's out loud. So I have to make sure that I'm not doing it like in the store. Because in the car, I'll talk to myself out loud the entire time. My knees are double jointed. So sometimes in fitness classes, the instructors yell at me for locking my knees at the top of my squat when I'm not locking my knees. Because if I were locking my knees, instead of it going straight, they'd bow back. So like, they just like tilt. I have the most varied taste in music ever. I love country. I love Christian music. I love pop music. I love ratchet music. Follow me on Spotify, Eden Jax. I have a whole playlist called Hype Music, and it's like all 90s hip hop, and that's what I work out to the most. And you will not regret it, ever. It's amazing. Right now, my Spotify is playing Lollipop by Lil Wayne. Of course he went to jail, so I was raised by a single mom. And oh my gosh, I would not be the person I am today if I didn't have her. The way I handle money, the way I handle situations, everything that I know is because my character has been shaped so much by having a single parent. I learned how to be a strong woman from her because we may have struggled, but I never knew because she knew how to just get things done. I'm sure there are a billion more random things about me, but I can't think of any of them. Oh, I have a brother that I've never met in my life. There are so many more things that I could probably tell you that are random, but I can't think of them because I didn't plan this video. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I will do a part 2 of random things about me. Thank you so much to Sarah for mentioning me and for doing this video because I loved getting to know more things about Sarah. So if you guys don't follow the Sarah Sullivan, I will leave her information down below, and go and tell her hello and that you love her. But I love you guys endlessly, and I will see you guys in the next video. I thought I looked really nice today, and then Quentin told me I looked like Beetlejuice. Now that I'm self-conscious and I think I look like a cartoon, do I look like Beetlejuice?